Bandit heel. Good boy. Bandit heel. Bandit. Bandit, out! Out! Camera out of the way. Yeah, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Bandit! It's the same determination that kept him not only going for the cows, but not getting distracted, not biting me, not biting you guys, not even biting the stick, is going to be turned around and become part of his resolution to work as a companion dog, to do his job as a dog. There's a long tradition of the dog who bites everybody, who turns out to be an unusually good dog. These included the first Lassie dog, the dog Duke, who did such a tremendous job in Swiss Family Robinson, and the Ugly Duckling, he was a Great Dane, and of course Rin Tin Tin. And dog stories from Dickens on, a lot of Dickens' people stories are dog stories, of course, are about what the illusion of viciousness is obscuring, which is something that Dickens called fancy, Coleridge called imagination, some people call it heart, philosophers, real philosophers, call it thought. And in fact, Socrates knew what it was all about. Plato reports in the Republic that when he was talking to Glaucon about the qualities needed in the guardians for his perfect city, that he was talking about opposite qualities. After all, how are we going to do this, Glaucon? We need some people who are at once gentle and brave and high-spirited. And Glaucon said, yeah, well, I guess that's a problem. How are you going to get that? And Socrates says, well, really, there's no problem, because we find it in dogs. You surely have observed in well-bred dogs that their natural disposition is to be most gentle to their familiars and those whom they recognize, but angry to those whom they do not know. That is an exquisite trait of his nature, and one that shows a true love of wisdom.
Bandit! Ow! Now, you see, he shouldn't have done it wrong.
He did it because of the camera.
Ready? Bandit, come! Come! Bandit, come! Good boy, come!
Bandit heel. Good boy. Bandit, okay.
Bandit, come! Good boy! Good puppy! What a good boy! Oh, he's so good! What a good boy!
Give me your fella. Yes. Yes.
That's
You're pretty good.
Well, I initiated the disposal order on the dog. The reason we put the disposal order on the dog was I had no alternative.
He come in and told my daddy let him pull the dog teeth. The canine teeth. Daddy said, hell no. I said, well, he just will to be sitting up in the house because he can't protect himself.
Yeah, I want to pull the damn dog teeth.
I offered him another dog from the dog pound. I was gonna, fully train the dog. No money, just to, give him another dog back.
Reds told him he didn't want now another damn dog. But that guy is the one who made us put this fence up. It's a shame.
He made me build a dog house, put up a fence in the front, in the back, and a fence in the front. Then he took my dog after I'd done everything he told me to do.
I did warn him that the dog would turn on him someday, whether provoked or unprovoked, and it was roughly, I guess, about 3 weeks later when the dog did, jump up and bite him on the arm. And
what happened when he bit me out? I sat on the porch, me and him all the time. I went upstairs. He done made water up there on the floor. Well, I quickly get mad. I took it pretty easy, and I was sitting on the porch. Then bit done, he didn't make water sitting on the porch. I got mad. I jumped over there and got me a stick. And I
That's
beat him.
switch, a switch.
I beat him for 4 or 5 minutes. He notified me. Said, "Row, row." I just bust him open.
In
He grabbed my hand and he knocked me down there on that porch. And he grabbed that arm. I mean, he was shaking. Put about 6 stitches in it. Never did that before.
Never.
I was the cause of that. That's the reason I fight for him. I was here. If I had hit that dog, you know what it would
You should be able to have control over your animal. It's like putting basically a gun into somebody's hands and them not knowing what to really basically do with it.